You ever wonder why when you boot up Call of Duty, you don't get the same feeling as you did 10, 15 years ago? You're excited for it to come out. You boot it up to see what new features there are. Do you really want to know why it doesn't feel like that anymore? If so, stick around because I'm going to get to that. But it's quite simple. People, and myself included, like, I've ranted about this game for so long and talked about all the real big issues with it. But it's the smaller things that really affect the game. And what I mean by that is, right, going back, let's say, 10 years ago, 13 years ago, 15, 16 years ago, whatever, each game had its own personality. Each game had new things, had different situations, and you were like, oh, okay, this was kind of cool, let me check this out. So, I will use a base example. 2013, Ghosts gets announced and comes out. Now, Ghosts was a very hit and miss for a lot of people, but it had Clan versus Clan, which was a brand new feature, and everyone was like, bro, this is kind of mental. I loved Clan vs. Clan. I thought it was really cool to bring that in, where you could verse each other, have bots as well, and do offline stuff. And I think it was quite well received, that section. But it was something new. And it was like its own thing. It added to the community because, you know, everyone had the clans. Go back a year prior, Black Ops 2, you had the League Play section, but you had Team League Play, where you could all get a different rank as a team. Which, again, new feature, cool. Really cool. Not only was that a thing, you could download the Call of Duty Elite app and get a free camo and do stuff through the app. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm getting at. We had that kind of stuff that was new each year. Things were different. Black Ops 2 Codcaster was hugely innovative from the regular spectator, you know, and spectator mode, sorry. And then we go through this all with new things each year, and it's exciting. Let's just cover the last 6 years. The Codcaster has not changed. It has been broken ever since it was invented. I was watching Major 4 of the CDL. I don't really watch it anymore, but I thought, you know what, optical plane, whatever. The Codcaster kills are still broke. It's been like this for 4 or 5 fucking years, and they still can't fucking fix it. Sure, whatever. Okay, it's a small problem, but it's still the point. Codcaster doesn't get updated. The UI is basically the same, just different colour every single fucking year. The creator class is a little bit better this year, but it's basically the same. It's similar as the rest. And on top of that, the UI system is awful. Always has been. For the past 5, 6 years, it's just terrible. I hate it. COD HQ, like, this is what I'm saying. Every game that comes out is not its own game. It's a DLC to COD HQ. And they all feel the same. They're all intertwined. There's nothing new about them. So, if you remember, for example, FIFA games, one of the biggest things that everyone said about FIFA was it's the same thing, different music. Which it literally was for so many years, and basically still is. COD had a similarity, but it also, every year, it was something different. There was a lot of changes there that made it unique, whether it be the movement being different. And personally, I always was a fan of the fact that we got different movement each year. You had to adapt. I thought I liked that, you know? But that's not the case. We don't get anything new. I mean, we've been playing, look at competitive. We've been playing Control for 5, 6 years, and barely anyone fucking likes it. I can't stand it. Give us CTF. We've had CTF in the game for Black Ops 6. They want to give us that, sure. My point is, right, this is why COD doesn't feel fun anymore when you want to, like, when it first comes out. People say, oh, it's nostalgia, though, we can't play it with all that. Like, it's bullshit. At the end of the day, if something's good, you'll play it, and you'll buy it, and you'll enjoy it. And not even just gaming on COD, just anything in life. But if you get it and it feels the same as something that was the year before and it feels half-assed and it's not something new, you're not going to play it, you're not going to enjoy it. Simple as. Like, you can think back to whether you liked the games or not over the last 20 years of COD. Up until 2019, everything was different. And 2019 itself was different, you know? But then everything after that is literally the same. Cold War is an exception, in my opinion, because it was made technically pre-COVID era. It was developed during that period, so it was the last real COD that played like COD, not this bullshit that he walk, skin, everything dumb shit era of realism, whatever. But you think back to even World War II. COD World War II had so many cool new features, like the headquarters and stuff, and it was just, again, whether you like it or not, you had the 1v1 arena where you could battle people with different guns, like, just cool, innovative features, compared to now every single year it's the fucking same broken, generated slop. Like, that is the be-all and end-all of why it sucks. I would love a clan versus clan mode. Everyone's like, yeah, but clans are dead. Bro, the reason clans are dead is because, yes, okay, we've got older, or people don't do it anymore because X, Y, Z. The reality is the community is not as supportive as it was, not as good as it used to be, because people don't care, because the games are getting worse. If you look at the community over the last, like, 10 years, it's gone down and down and down and down and down, because as the games have come out, it's made it harder to deal with half of the situations that get thrown at you. For example, with the skill-based matchmaking and things like that. So clans don't last, teams don't last, people don't really want to play the game very often in pubs. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this, because at the end of the day, right, it's my opinion, but it is also, like, what a lot of people think. And again, in my opinion, having that change is the whole point of having a new game. It's a new game. It's got to be something new, something that we all enjoy, something that we like, you know? Instead of the same stuff each year. And I don't know, dude, there's just something about the way that these new games are. Like, you can say there's good things from every game or whatever it is, but why do you, like, not change up the core stuff to make it fun? You know, like, we're talking microtransactions, okay? You think of the skins, all that stuff. I personally hate it all. Let's say you like it. Why don't you change that up? Stop adding skins that have to be bought. Make them earnable and make them, like, for example, people say they hate supply drops, right? I like the system because, yes, you could pay to win, whatever, you could buy them. But you could also actually earn them in-game and give you rewards, challenges, and you'd earn supply drops. Same with black market stuff. You know, like, things like that. I don't like the idea of the battle pass, personally. It's just my opinion, of course. But I think if we had a situation where they go back to releasing new stuff and the game is completely different to the last, not a sequel, not a dumb Modern Warfare 26 or Black Ops 29, 28, 30, whatever. Like, if you're going to give me something that's like an extension of a game, make it worth it. Okay? Like as an example, Ghosts 2 for the campaign, I would accept. Because you've got a genuine game there that, yes, it had issues back in the day, but the campaign itself was really good. I'd like to see a campaign of that. But it would make sense because that was something where the storyline, especially, was needed to be continued. But you rebooted Modern Warfare, the series, for what? Money. Because you wanted to play on nostalgia. Like, that's not new. That's not fun and exciting. You did a modern realistic version and ruined the fucking storyline of the original trilogy that built this franchise. You know what I mean? I will say, the Black Ops 6 campaign I really enjoyed. Okay? I really enjoyed it. But that doesn't mean that it's something new. If anything, that was sort of more old school. You'd give us the old stuff back in a way, but then you made the rest of the game shit. Like, just give us what you used to with the effort and give us something new. For example, the one about Adam Wall running with boots on the ground. Okay, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be new, but it's still going to have the shitty Omni movement. So, whatever. But it's still going to be new, so that is something. But that is the reason, in my opinion, why the gaming scene and COD itself, especially, doesn't feel the same. It's because it's the same thing every year. COD HQ is COD. You just download DLC. There is no single game. I miss booting up COD and having a main menu, and it was just COD itself. Not getting throwing all these other games at me, like, oh yeah, go and play this from last year, the year before, the year before, the year before, the year before. Like, bro, I don't care. Just let me play this game and enjoy it. Stop advertising. But I'm going to wrap it up here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. That's just my opinion at the end of the day. I just, you know, I do think that is where it's gone wrong. And I just miss Clan vs Clan and, you know, COD Elite app and stuff. I just thought that was all cool. But I'm going to wrap it up here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.